Yes. Set index hint. Hello. This assert is claiming that I did not call try and place set index int with this key. If I did, then yeah, it would have been inserted. Pretty sure. It's just that it seems so unlikely. Hello, Matthias. I guess I'll just print the key. So that we know what we are talking about. Am I making progress? Yes, I'm making progress, but I think I feel it's like going very slow. Aha. Well, you are here at the beginning of the stream. I'll call you Pocto because I don't know the first character. And Frank, I have no idea. Everything is possible, but let me run this. We still crash the same place. And it's printing now that it is entering. Get set index hint with ID 1. It should also be printing. Here's another one that does exactly the same thing. Are they both core dump? They both core dump, okay. Arco? Never heard of Arco. I'm using Arch. I think that I have to look for this debug output. Let's write the output to a file. Edit that file to the bottom. See that it's still ID 1. And then look what we call it with. Here is an ID 4. Let's jump to the bottom again. This is the ID 1, ID 4. So we did call it with try and place ID 4 on the same this pointer. And 3 and 4 again. Oh, it's a different this pointer. Very good. And ID 2, so now I saw 2, 3 and 4. 3, 4, I think we're in the round. So indeed, ID number 1 has not been inserted. Good afternoon, it's evening here, just 22 minutes. Yeah, okay, so never it got called with set key number 1, which then makes you wonder what shader resource does have set index set key, I mean 1. Let's run it in the debugger again. Nope, kinda not. On this specific project, it's a good question. I'm not even sure exactly how long. I could maybe look at when the repository was created. Yeah, not even then. How do you see when it was created? Only see the last time it was changed. But yeah, I thought 2 or 3 years, so maybe the 2 years here is an indication that it has been 2 years-ish. Well, it's just a cozy get-together, Mr. T833R. So get some coffee and enjoy. I'm going up, 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 up. So this is set key number 1, is my guess. It was 1 every time. MID is 1, yes. Could it be a dummy ID? Because the next ID of the dummy is set to 2. And debug ID is set as true. I guess it's not the dummy ID then. Up. It is the set key of the shader resource that we have here. Nobody knows where that came from. That is a shader resource that is in the required shader resources list. Okay, so we have this list as a vector, so maybe I can call this here. Yes, that's the first one. And then I can call the descriptor key on it. Which in turn returns something that has an MID. Which is 2. Never mind what the other threads are doing. Two, 3, 4, and 1. Aha! Well, the order is a little bit surprising. 2, 3, 4, and then 1, but so far it's just there, you know, together with the rest. I wish I knew what it was. I guess it could be the texture, because it stands out. So a way I can test that. Texture, yes. See, the virtual table is a virtual table of the texture. So this is the texture. And it has added itself It is a texture, and it has added itself to required shader resources list. I'm running 2 debuggers at the same time, and they are in the same place. This must be the right place. Okay, it's kind of funny, but let's quit one of them. I'm going to grab the project sources for the thing and then see where it is being added. This is add stuff. You run over. This is just an assert and a declaration. So this is where it's being added, which means that request shader resource creation is being called for this texture, which calls it to be added here. And that is being called from there. This is where the texture is being added. So this is inside add texture. And apparently we are not adding it to, well, wherever it was failing. Okay, let's approach it from the other side. I think it was saying that it had to be added to from add texture. So I want to go back to the assert. Where's my assert? Here's the assert. Just want to copy this and paste it. It's doing weird things again. Why? This is ridiculous. I'm selecting it with my mouse and I get bullshit out of it. It's, you see? What is this? Do I have to reboot or something? Unbelievable. I'm going to copy and paste it with my mind, otherwise it is not working. Apparently. So this is source vulkan descriptor set key to set index hint. Set key to set index set key to set index hint. Okay. In descriptor. At least that one works. This one. Line 30. So the problem is it's not found in this thing here. Which, as far as I understand it, means that try and place set index hint was never called. Must be. And we also don't see this debug output. There's a try in place. No, okay. It's simply missing. Shader resource set key to set index hint, try and place, set index hint, uniform, buffer, descriptor set key. From Switzerland. Yeah, hello back from the Netherlands. Yeah, this is definitely confusing here. Confusing. This should map my key to set index hint, but I want the set index. I already know the set index hint, so I don't want to create it. I don't know, man. This it doesn't seem to make any sense, really. Let's add an overload thing for when we already know what the set index is that I want. But really, what is this doing? What was I thinking when I wrote this? Really weird. What key? So this is when we already know the set index hint, and then this one is generate a new set index hint. Which of course should not return the set index hint. And then I'm going to print that we call it and then we're going to insert it. And then it must be inserted, I guess. Is it not allowed to pass the same set key twice? maybe the idea behind this is that that if I use the same key for different shader resources, that I get the same set. But I'm pretty sure that later I did not think about the set key like that. I want to just have a unique thing for every shader resource. Which means that also this must always succeed, really. Do not add the same set key twice. I think that that applies exactly as much here. And then I have to call this as well from add texture. Immediately after getting a set index there. Uniform buffer descriptor set key. I mean, to getting the key. This one does not return anything. Come on. I'm just adding that hint there. Well, it's being changed here, so now I should probably just do it like that. At least now I'm adding it, so I get a set index hint and then I register it in this map. I forgot to rename it. It's now of course called texture descriptor. Texture descriptor set. Key, I mean. Holy moly, it's not crashing and also not drawing anything. It's kind of disappointing, don't you think, that it's not crashing, not giving validation errors and still not drawing anything. Very disappointing. Do I have a debugger here? Yep. Running it in the debugger assures me that there is no validation error, because the debugger will stop if there is. Yeah, there's no validation errors and no asserts and no compile errors, and it's not drawing anything. What on earth? Now if only... Yeah, I don't know. Do you know RenderDoc? You could help me. Tell me how to use RenderDoc. I think if you're really well versed with RenderDoc, then it's quite easy, right? Isn't it? To just have a quick view at what is going on. I'm not sure. How do I use RenderDoc with this? I don't know. Just run it. RenderDoc. How is it? What is it called? Q RenderDoc. So I run Q RenderDoc. Analytics report ready. Well, that's quick. Over the past month, it's not ready to start. I don't give a shit. Sorry. Okay. This tool is very difficult, but Mr. IT Row something, yeah, you're going to help me, right? So first of all, I suppose I have to tell it launch application. Settings maybe. Black Quad texture viewer, blah blah blah. Yeah. Texture viewer launch application. Yeah, executable path. That seems to be needed. Yep, that's the one. And then not allow full screen. Well, allow. I'm not even using it. Debugger delay. Mesh viewer. I don't know which one. Let's keep them open so I know that they exist. My audio is making beeps. I think this is a very heavy. I don't know what it is. It's having problems. Launch. It's running. It doesn't tell me what to press. Oh, it does here. F12. Print screen to capture. I'll press F12. I guess we captured something, so let's kill this. And then I have to go to a draw, I think. Call pass. Here's a draw. And here's another draw. Let's just take the first draw here. Not drawing anything. I don't know. Let's run. Where is my triangle? So the tool here, mesh viewer is also nothing. Well, yeah, there's a mesh. VTX ID. Try restarting the audio because those beeps, little beeps. Yeah, still doing it. I guess this is alpha here, so alpha is just opaque, and then I have a triangle with 3 coordinates, -1, -1, 0. Well, this is the Z, so that's also always the same. And then we have X, Y, I guess. So X is -1, and then I suppose -1 is at the top. So there's a coordinate here at the top. And then we have X -1, 0. So the Y is in the middle. And then we have a -1, 1. Oh, if X is -1 for all three, it's not going to draw a lot. Well, that would be an infinite thin triangle. Maybe that's the reason. Or, yeah, maybe that's the reason. It doesn't change, right? Just, yeah, that's the output. Okay, there's a tool here that's called yeah, where's my draw? Yeah, wipe ohms. I just figured it out. All the x's are the same. Does that mean that it is really going to be invisible? Absolutely nothing is being drawn then? I suppose that's possible. Analysis is in progress. Please wait. Yeah. This takes way too long, of course. Way too long. It's analyzing a single triangle. Please wait. RenderDoc is not working. Come on, man, this is ridiculous. Nah, this is clearly not working. Okay, give up. So the x value is it was -1, right? In all cases, so that's a definite. Oh, now it's suddenly 0. That's the other one. This one is -1, -1, -1, and the other draw is 0, 0, 0. But okay, it's supposed to be shifted +1, so that makes kind of sense. Right, so what shall we do to get something on the screen again? This is the code, at least for one of the pipelines. I think I have to restart something again. Audio is fucked up. Do I stop the music? Do I still have a beep? Hello, testing, 1, 2. Let me try this for a bit, no music. So if, yeah, there's a beep. If m top position dot x is 0, then this shader is going to give -1. And this X here, sorry, you have 3 X's. This one is always -1. And then position 0.x is this one, which is normally 0, but if it's assigned something -1. Or the y is changed. I'm changing this, oops, and this value. X, Y, X. So this one is indeed always -1. And then the number 2 is again something -1. So if the top and bottom position are both 0, then we would get indeed 3 times -1. Let me get rid of the beeps. I think I have to restart this client here, and I'm not sure if I can do that just like that, or that I first have to disconnect these. Last time I did disconnect all 3 things, all the cables first. Let me try not to do that, because it is faster, and see if that works. So I have PS. I'm going to kill -9 that thing, and then I guess nah, nothing. And we are back. That was easy. Okay, so that's, and now I don't want to hear any beeps. Okay, we have another shader. I do hear beeps. There are still beeps going on. Maybe you have to restart the stream to get rid of those beeps. There is no triangle 2. Oh, there's a triangle 0. Frac, vert. There's the 0. Yep, and that is using 0, -1, 1 for the x coordinates, but the 0 is replaced with, no, this is the one that I just looked at, isn't it? Pretty much. I already looked at it. I have to look at the one now. Zero, 0, 1, and 0 is not replaced, so that would be 0 then. And this is already 0, and this one is also just x. Okay, I'm going to assume that everything is 0. The uniform buffers have a value of 0. That's a new one. How did that happen? How did that happen? If the reason changes. Gotta be kidding me. This time you have a failure of the audio immediately. Now, it was not a good idea to run RenderDoc. My audio is fucked up. What shall I do? Restart the stream and hope that it is good again? I also think I should increase this just a little bit. I have a latency of 2 milliseconds now. Probably a little bit too much. Yeah. I'm going to restart the stream. And might take a minute because I always also want to restart my my whole audio system.